welcome to our home. She's a Beneteau Oceanis 42 foot, built in 2006. 3 cabin, 3 head layout. The French definitely know how to build a good, strong sailing and even comfortable boat. And this is our home for the past 3 years and hopefully for a lot longer still.
You know, the one that makes me smile. We'll talk for hours. We've got the time.
The master cabin. It's quite spacious. I'm quite tall, so for me this was very important. And nice and roomy and very comfortable. You wouldn't think that there's a lot of space in here, but underneath the mattress there are quite a lot of compartments and they're really deep.
Lately, everything's trembling. All my shelters are opening. Feels like everything's crumbling. All the windows are shattering.
Got a bit of a problem with mozzies in summer, so I made them myself and yeah, they work pretty well. Mozzie free. And you can easily open the window or close the window when it starts raining. You just open up there and voila! It's a nice space. Custom designed little underwear pouches. Old beanies, quite nicely. And then I've got another little cupboard over here. Oh, bit squeaky. Need some WD-40. Obviously, space is a thing. So coming from a 3-bedroom house to a tiny little 3-cabin boat, we minimize quite a bit. But it's amazing what you can live with. You actually don't need a lot of things. But this boat is really well designed, and everything has a place, and every space is utilized really, really well. Another little storage area under here as well. Men don't really need a lot of space, so that's his things, and one in there as well. So I was very lucky. Thank you, Robin, for giving me more cupboard space. And through here is our main head. I have to say, I really like my shower. There's a lot of space and you can shower nicely and turn around. There used to be a door here, which I sometimes used, and so one day Robin took it down. I didn't even notice, so don't need to use it. And the shower drain, nice flick of the switch, and it all goes down. Each toilet is fit with the usual marine pump flush. So that's your loo in every one of them. And the pipes and the pumps for everything, and goes into this cupboard over here, so easy access to fix anything. So there's not really a lot of space in here, but we've got what we need and it works perfectly for us. We've even got a little bit of extra space in here. Even though it is a bathroom and it's on a boat, it's a clinical area, we've still got to make it look a little bit of homely and beautiful. So, my home creature comforts. Going into the starboard aft, this is Moya's cabin. Moy? would you like to show everyone your room?
So this is my room. It's not much, it's very small. My cupboard and clothes. I got lots of books, I love reading. I share my room with my cat Midnight. She's got a box down there, but she can sleep anyway. She doesn't like just sleeping in there. This on my bathroom door, my mom made before we got to Turkey to get the boats for all my arts and crafts and stuff. And then inside here, I've got a head. So this is my head. I don't usually have my own toilet, so it's quite nice. I've got a shower in here, but I use my mom's because Midnight's litter box is there. And over here I got some storage for some stuff. And also here, where I store Midnight's fruit and stuff. And also where the pipe for the tap goes. Of course, we've got a toilet. This is the holding tank for the toilet. So that's my head, my toilet, my bathroom. What is it? They don't know what a head is. And that's my head and bathroom for everyone else.
The port aft cabin. Most of the time it is a storage, as you can see, with all sorts of our goodies and our spinnaker at the back. And Robin has made a very handy little desk. So he often uses this as a study or an office. But when we have guests, it can easily be turned into a beautiful, comfortable cabin to sleep in, with its own ensuite bathroom with 2 entrances. And this is my domain, the galley. Runs along the port side of the boat, so it's a nice big area for me to work in. I do most of the cooking and food preparation. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Robin gets stuck in and makes delicious curries and casseroles. But I love cooking and I love creating, so it's very well organized. We've got everything we need and there's a lot of space to pack things away. The only area I have a bit of an issue with that's awkward is in the corner there. With this has got dishes in it. I cannot open this cupboard. This is my only awkward area, which I don't really know what to do with. I don't know where else to put this, so that's the only bugbear I've got in my kitchen. We've got 2 very nice big deep sinks here, a freshwater tap right over here, and that noise is the water pump. And then this little one over here, this has got 2 functions. One is if you press this little foot pump at the bottom here, it will empty out the fridge. So anything that is defrosted, it's easy just to pump it out and it's nice and clear. And the other function is if I switch a lever, then I can pump seawater in and save on the fresh water for washing dishes. Here midship we have our stove and a really nice bar to hold on to, except this is the bar that I got bashed into in Inyaka with the rolling seas, so be careful because you can bruise yourself really badly on this thing. We've got the usual gimbal stove, so that's pretty cool. Keeps the food in the pots during rough seas, rough weather. Yeah, I generally only use the 2 gas plates for our cooking. We do have an oven in here as well, but I don't generally use it too often. 2 reasons. One, there's only an element at the bottom, so the temperature is either hot or very hot. Also, it tends to use a lot of gas, so we try and save on gas. But I really like using our little Weber. So we can do roasts in there, and Moya's even baked her own cake in the Weber. So that's our stove. And here we have a very nice big area for preparing food and everything. You would think, but it comes with a trick. This is our fridge. It is a top loader. No, top loader is a washing machine. It's top entry. No, that's not right either. Okay, you know what I mean. You get into it from the top. And by get in, I mean get in. Because if there's anything that you need to get from the bottom, you gotta climb in and get all the way to the bottom. It's a bit of a mission when you're trying to make supper, prepare for supper, and the ingredients are right at the bottom. You've got to take everything out to get to the bottom, get that out, then put everything back in again, and you got to do it quite quickly, because if you're not on shore power and you're running on battery, this charges a lot of energy. We don't have a freezer. This is really a fridge. We do have two small little elements that if you've got the temperature gauge low enough, they do freeze. But that also means that if you put things too close to the elements, they will freeze too. And then when you have all your food out and ready to prepare cooking a meal, someone comes along and wants to get in the fridge.
Charlotte?
Yeah?
Can I have a beer, please?
I don't mind so much moving it all out the way, especially if you're getting cold beers or wine out the fridge. And this colourful thing over here is our TV. Well, not in the normal sense of the word as TV. It is an old monitor. We plug in our computer to this and we can watch movies on big screen. So I cover it up with this just to keep it free from dust, and it's also above the stove. So I cover it up to protect it from that. And that's our movie watching. Another useful cupboard is under here, is for Tupperware and that kind of stuff where I don't really need to know where to put things. My mess. The saloon, lounge, dining area. Everybody has different terms for it. The saloon is on the starboard side of the boat, and this is the main area where we spend a lot of time. What's really nice about this table is the middle leaf can come out and you can make it a lot smaller. We don't generally use it a lot, but it helps when I need to get underneath and clean the bilges. It gives me a little bit more space to work with. And speaking of bilges, that is what is underneath the floorboards. In the middle, because water does get in a boat, I'm afraid to say. When the water all gets into here and it gets to a certain level, then the float switch will kick in and the bilge pump will start pumping the water out. So, good thing to have. Every boat needs tools and every captain needs a place to keep them. And that's what I'm sitting on under here. All the space in the boat is utilized really well. So there's space underneath the cushions and a little bit behind here as well. So this is where we keep all our family games. We got Romney Cub and Uno and Scrabble and all sorts of things. So we keep them under there. I'm sitting on the cupboard where we keep our harnesses and life jackets when we're not sailing. But when we leave on a passage, I will take out everything we need and we keep them in the different cabins for easy access when we're out sailing. And under here we have all the plumbing. Excuse me, Midnight, I need to get under here. Excuse me. Which go up there? Thanks. Under here. Okay, so this is all the plumbing. We've got 2 water tanks. One is a 340 litre under our bed and the other is a 200 litre which is under the spare cabin bed. And this is where you can interchange between the two. When one is empty, switch it to the other tank and you can alternate between the two. And then all sorts of pumps and stuff, and I know that the water heater is under here as well. I don't really know too much about it. Plumbing is Captain's thing. I just pass him the tools when he needs it.